All right, guys. So, guys, we might actually have a chance. I mean, I can't believe we actually have a chance to get in the fucking playoffs. I actually can't believe this shit, guys. We actually have a chance. And oh boy, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I don't like this feeling. I don't like this feeling of hope. I don't like this feeling of hope, man, because I already know that it could get shot down. And listen, I wanted to take a break from football, relax, and just get ready for bowl game. Well, mainly my Bills, and then for the bowl game. But Jesus Christ, now I'm about to have a heart attack tomorrow. If Kansas State beats TCU, Selection Sunday is gonna. I swear, Selection Sunday is gonna fuck me up. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. It's gonna mess me up big. And oh my God, we actually have hope. there's a chance that we actually can make the playoffs. Literally everything that has been going in Alabama's favor, it's happened. But let's talk about the game real quick. Utah was completely dominant in the second half. Completely dominant. Caleb Williams hurt his leg. You can tell that this USC offense, this Lincoln Riley offense, was so heavily dependent on Caleb Williams' ability, on his mobility. And again, USC's defense has always kind of been it's always been trash. Matter of fact, they're Oklahoma with Lincoln Riley. Their defense can make plays. The defense can force turnovers. You're gonna see some. Right? They know how to capitalize off opportunities, but it's not a great defense. I've always been saying this all year. They have had issues with tackling for the entirety of the year, right? And there's only so much you can do with a bunch of transfers. It's only so much you can take from bringing a bunch of transfers. Preferably, you brought a transfer like Shane Lee, who, shout out to Shane Lee, really good guy, but not really a great linebacker. And again, there's only so much that transfers can bring you to the table. And we saw today, man, that Utah was simply just the better team. Second half, Caleb Williams got hurt, and they just simply lost their identity. Receivers started to drop the football. The offensive line, like I stated earlier, they're overrated as fuck. Got completely bullied all across the damn board. USC could not run the football effectively. Like Caleb Williams, it seemed like was the whole damn team. Seriously, it seemed like he was seriously the whole damn team. And the funny part is, Utah's defense is not good either. The Pac-12, when it comes to their defenses, are absolutely horrendous. We knew this coming into this week because again, as much as I like Michael Penix Jr. and Ward and Caleb and Bo Nix looked like a Heisman Trophy contender playing in the fucking Pac-12, like all these quarterbacks put up all these tremendous stats. They did that for a reason. And a big reason why was because the Pac-12's defense was just absolutely horrendous. Now, with a lot of fun and entertaining games, a lot of great entertaining shootouts, and it was fun actually watching Pac-12 football this year, but there's a reason why USC was making pretty much everyone look like child's play. It's fool's gold, guys. It was absolutely fool's gold. There's a reason why the playoff committee did not want to put USC in, and there's a reason why, in a way, they don't want to put TCU in. They know that Michigan, the Georgias, the Ohio States, the Bamas of the world, they know that as soon as if those teams can get their opportunities, they would destroy teams like Utah and TCU and USC in the first round of the playoffs. Well, not Utah because they got 3 losses, but TCU and USC. They know that. That's why they were so hesitant to put them in, right? But Ohio State, as it looks right now, it looks like they're in the playoffs. It looks like they got the number 4 spot. Again, I'm going to be completely honest. Ohio State and Alabama, both of those teams don't deserve to get in, right? And I'm a Bama fan. We don't deserve to get in. We got a couple losses. Yes, we only lost by combined total of 4 points, but we've also been in a bunch of close games. We didn't really look dominant for the entirety of the year. Of course, big problem with that has to do with coaching and our players not really executing to the best of their abilities. But still, we have not looked like a top 4 team. But we all know we have the talent of a top 4 team, and we know that if we can have a top opportunity to get in, if you look at past history, whenever you give Alabama a second chance, they always capitalize off it. Now again, we're not 2011 Alabama, or hell, we're not even 2017 Alabama, but still, this is still a team that is capable of a lot of things, and it would be interesting to see if Alabama can take advantage of those opportunities. Um, I'm nervous. I'm real nervous, guys. I'm just real nervous, guys. But shout out to Utah, man. Shout out to Cameron Rising, man. He took a hit, bro. Oh, he took a hell of a hit. And also shout out to Caleb Williams, because again, he literally was on one leg throughout the entire the second half. He was trying to do the best he could. He was trying to do the best he can do. He was trying to make plays at the end of the day, but it's nothing he can do. Caleb Williams is still going to win the Heisman Trophy. He's still, I mean, like I said, you could give it to Max Duggan. If Blake Corum wasn't hurt, I think that he probably would have won the Heisman Trophy. But there's just not a lot of great contenders this year. Bryce Young's had a down year. Will Anderson, like I said, he was not going to do. Will Anderson in his own right had a little bit of a down year. C.J. Stroud kind of pissed it away in the Ohio State game. Like, it's not a lot of great contenders this year. So I think that Caleb Williams, he's done enough. He didn't really have a bad game during the championship game. He did the best he could. So I still believe he deserves to win the Heisman. But yeah, man, USC fumbled the bag. Lincoln Riley, as always, in the biggest moments, in the biggest situations, always continues to fumble the bag. Seriously. In these games where all you needed to do was beat Utah and you're in the playoffs, he couldn't get it done. He couldn't get it done, simple as that. And the funny part is, if Oregon was playing in this game, if Washington was playing in this game, I believe that those teams would have, I think the same result would have happened. Both those teams would get. Matter of fact, I actually think the score would have been worse, because Washington has way better receivers, Oregon has better receivers, and they have a better running game than Utah. Honestly, if Oregon State would have got the rematch, I think Oregon State could have gave USC a run for the money. Matter of fact, they almost beat them before. So when you took a look at USC's schedule, it just wasn't. Let's be honest here. It was one of the easiest schedules compared to some of the other Pac-12 teams out there. Let's just be honest about this, man. It was fool's gold watching this team. They're still a really good football team. They're still a good football team. I'm not taking any credit away from that, but they're not a great football team. They're not deserving of a top 4 slot, and they got exposed today. But the shitty part is neither Ohio State or Alabama deserve to get in as well. So this is kind of one of those years where there's not a lot of, well, I don't know, like there's just not a lot of great teams this year, right? There's not a 2020 Bama or a 2019 LSU or 2018 Clemson. It's just not that, like, it seems like it's wide open right now for trying to get that title, but I don't know. Enough rambling. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Can TCU, can they lose? Can Bama sneak in? What's going to happen? Let me know what you guys think about it in the comment section, and I'll catch you guys later.